We have a great video for you today. My friend Alfredo looks like an ordinary guy from Mexico, speaks really great Spanish, English, not so much. But if you listen to it, you listen carefully to what he has to say, you're going to learn the secret to how he's generated over 3.2 million views, millions of followers in 60 days. The guy is brilliant. You would never, when you talk to him, he seems like just an ordinary Joe. But if you listen to what he's really saying, the insights, the guidance, and the just the wisdom he shares here on this call, I guarantee it can possibly even change your life. So stay tuned. I'm Jason from GetUncommonResults.com. And of course, for more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, comment or like down below. We want to hear from you, hear your thoughts, hear your comments, share your opinions and your perspectives. We want to hear from you. Until then, we will be right back where I get to introduce Alfredo to you. And I guarantee you're going to love this video. See you in a moment. Welcome back. Today, I'm honored to introduce you to Alfredo, one of our team members and a colleague. I think we've known each other the last three to four, maybe even 5 years now. I can guarantee you right now, you're going to love this video. But before we jump into it, Alfredo, do you mind just telling us a little bit about yourself? Explain to the viewers what you do and who you are.
Thank you very much, Jason, to invite me for this program. Talking about me, it's easy. I'm a human being, happy, a business owner. I have a MLM company. I will be involved in the training space for the last 15 years. I train more than 500,000 people around the world. Obviously, my space is Spanish. My mother language is Spanish. That's if my English is not so very good or fluent. That's the reason. I'm a good father and love the things that I do. Good husband. Well, you need to ask my wife first, but sometimes I believe that. And I'm a human being trying to help more people and build something to change really the human being. That's Alfredo. Easy.
I love that answer, Alfredo. That is awesome. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And the piece that stuck out for me, besides the human being, I really do like that response. That's by far one of the best responses I've gotten. The piece that stuck out to me, though, did you say you've trained over 500,000 people?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, around all these years, one of my passions is how can I serve more people? It's one of the principles that I learned from one of our good teachers. That I have some books for him. Is Buckminster Fuller. Is the most you serve people, the more you be something bigger in your life. And that's one of the things that I was just training in different spaces, just, sales, leadership, real estate, team, and all these different things that I discovered that as a business owner, because I'm born as a lawyer, I'm a lawyer, attorney. And after that, I start to build some business. And I start to understand how can I help my own people. And after that, I believe, I can change the world. And that really, I'm a dreamer. And I believe that we can change the world. Each one of us, if we just plant a small seed and take care of this seed and follow very, very simple steps, you can help. Or you can die in the way that you are trying to do that. For me, that is an honorable life. When you do the things that you are really love it, you are follow the dreams that you really like it, and you die in the process, you are a human being that really make the things that you will supposed to do in this space, in this earth.
I love that. So you're very mission driven. I like that statement. Either you achieve your mission or you die trying and have a great life along the way. Powerful. So yeah. Well, I never knew you were an attorney. I did not know that part of your background. So thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
All I've known, the bits I've known over the years, obviously, I've gotten to see you on stage. We've gotten to see each other at a few of the events. I love your dynamic, just the way you move an audience, even though English is not your first language. I've watched you move hundreds, if not thousands, of English speakers, just transform them. So I don't think the English is the issue. But one thing I was always curious about is how did you get to the point where you're training 500,000 people? Like you have a massive following now just on your social media and on your daily program, do you not?
Well, Jason, that's a consequence. I'll be very honest. I never think, I never was thinking that I need to train 500,000 people, or I need to follow right now in one of our programs that we just created. When I understand that we was in crisis with this economic, emotional, and healthy crisis around the world. And I just say, okay, it's time to create something new. And I just create a program that I introduce my friends. And in a couple of 60 days, we have 3.2 million followers, and 0 to 3.2 million views in 60 days. That's something that sounds like huge, but really is not that space. Is the word. I understand that is the word that I was doing for the last 12 or 13 years. Follow the same system. And one of the things is that when you really be honest with yourself and be in the right to really serve other people, mm-hmm. you start to see that seeds growth. And I believe that some of the things that I try to do is how can I serve my inner circle first, that is 2 or 3 people, and after that how can I serve more, and how can I push them to be better people. My concern always when I was training people is how can I change one people? How can I change one people? And I just share with you this piece. I lost my second kid 18 years ago. My second kid passed away 18 years ago. And when I was, in that process, I promised him that I tried to change one people, just one people. And in that way, in the place that he is right now, Juan Pablo, he can see me and say, I'm proud of my dad. That's really something that I start to move my soul, my energy, my mind. How can I change one people? Either if I don't know, I was in stadiums. I trained 26,000 people in one event, and I was thinking just how can I change one? Because if you try to change 26,000 people in the stadium, yeah. Your ego, your emotion, all the garbage that you have inside of this little boy that everybody we have in our brain start to make some bad things, and I need to fight with that. But I believe that when I focus in just try to change one, just one, either it's 1 or 1,000. I believe that your idea to serve, your idea to create high frequency, good impact, and putting your ego out of the equation, you start to see the results. You start to see the things happen. You start to see how can you create a program, for 30 minutes, for 60 days at 8 a.m. in the morning and reach 3.2 million viewers. It's that's the result that you was trying to do something, try to do something. Either right now when I have a live bed, we reach 3,000 or 5,000 people, and it's like wow, we have a low number. No, my team was 3,000 or 5,000 is a low number. Say guys, if we can change one of this number, we are doing the right path. Because obviously the numbers is 100,000, 200,000 people say, just put your ego out of the equation. If we change 5,000 and 5,000 people saw our program, that's amazing. But our goal is to change one a day. That's my formula, Jason. It's how can I serve one people at a time, and the consequence of the ripple effect is that you change more, and you will be happy, and your ego will be in control. I talk about a lot of the ego because I need to control mine. You know, when you tell me, Alfredo, I invite you for interviews, my ego is like, oh, say, oh, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, put it in the right way. That's my dark side, and I admit public. That's my ego is my dark side. That is the reason that I need to fight with him all morning, all days, and that's it's not a space science or something mystical. Is I do the things that I need to do for a long period of time, and the most important thing for me is as you was telling, I'm a mission driver.
Yeah,
I like to drive everything by a mission. And it's fine if somebody don't like my mission. That's good. That's good. I respect, I honor these people.
yeah.
And I just encourage that they need to follow their own mission. But the only thing that I'm not agree is that you don't follow nothing. You say, okay, I don't need it. I believe that any human being needs something to just wake up in the morning, more than your clock,
Yeah.
more than your alarm in the morning. And I believe that with these things, you start to try to change. In my case, I'm a dreamer. I believe that we can change the world. And in this crisis moment, with you, Jason, with the team that we have, I feel that I'm fit in the right place that we can change the world. Really, you are doing a fantastic work with this program. You are trying to change the world. If you, in my philosophy, if just one people understand my English first, and second, they change or they find the new way to do the things, that's a huge value.
Yeah.
Just one, and the other people is one. I have a MLM company, and the principle is change one and train another one, and that another one train another one, and then that's simple formula. But as a human being, we have all this garbage around our heads and little boys, and you can do it, and blah 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 blah, all these garbage, and sometimes you try to find the super complex formula that I like to follow for this speaker, Alfredo, that he showed me the way. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
The only thing that works is the thing that you have inside that it's simple.
Yeah.
Simple. Serve others. Train them. Take care of them with high frequency, with clear rules. Put your ego out. And always try to create honorable exchange. I give you something with value, you give me something with value. Not with money. Money is a good exchange. But I give you my time, you give me your knowledge. That's an awesome exchange.
Yeah.
I give you my money, you give me value for my money. A pizza or a good soda or training. But you need to understand that this exchange will be in the right path for me and for you. Try to think in you. But sometimes you don't like it. That's fine. But if I'm agree that I'm an honorable guy, that I have that mission, and I fight with my ego and this dark side that I have all mornings, all days, all times, I learn from my mistakes. And the beauty of this life is that you are a beautiful machine to make mistakes. That's awesome. That's amazing. When you ask me who are Alfredo, I feel that I need to say I'm a machine mistake, because that's something that life gives us, and give us this beautiful gift to make the things in a wrong way and learn.
And
that's
what
the beauty.
Minister Fuller talks about, right? One step at a time.
Yeah, yes.
Right foot.
One step at a time, exactly. And if you believe in karma or God or whatever you believe, something bigger, I just said all the morning, thank you, God, to give me a new mistake today. So what? Yeah, because I can learn something. And thank you to put my ego outside of the equation to really learn of that mistake. Yeah. Because in other ways, it's a mistake, I don't like it, I'm perfect, and you don't grow. and you try. And in my case, I'm a slow learner. That I need to have the same mistake like 10 times in a week to at the end say, okay, what is the lesson? Stupid, this is the lesson. Okay, I got it. I'm a slow learner. That's something that the life give me a great presence and give me the same mistake again and again and again and create a lot of problems and bigger problems. And after all these things, I start to say, okay, I learned the lesson. This is the lesson. If I learn one thing a week, I'm blessing. Just one. I'm blessing. That's like when I do my journal in the mornings or in the Sunday when I try to plan my week, is what is the lesson of this week? Nice. Just one. That means 52 new lessons in a year. That's amazing. And it's something that I try to do. I don't do 100% because I lie myself a lot. I'm a lie machine, and I just lie myself. No, you are doing good. But the truth is that you are not doing good. You are doing in the wrong way. But obviously, again, all these beliefs and things that we have change that thing. I believe that I answered your question. I don't know where I am right now, but I try to explain my.
So if I was to recap all that, because there was a wealth of knowledge in there in a bunch of different areas. So if I was to recap and kind of put it all together, it's one is have your mission, know what your mission is. Focus on one person, changing one person's life. And after you change their life, focus on the next person's life and then the next person, but one person at a time, and great things will come. I heard you many times, keep the ego out of it. If your ego driven, it's just your mental side kicking in, the self-sabotaging thoughts, the mistakes, which of course happen. But if your ego does get in and you make a mistake, or maybe you lie to yourself, I heard you talk about that as well. That's okay. You're human. Forgive yourself. Keep moving forward. Just be honest with yourself, and just keep trying to keep delivering as much value as you can to change one person's life. Because if you can change one person's life, chances are that ripple effect is going to reach thousands, or even in your case, millions in your case, of people just by doing that. But you have to be consistent and high value or like value after value after value with a high level of consistency. Did I get all that?
Yes.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Awesome. That was listening.
Well, I believe that one of the things that I like to share with you and your audience is that when you start to understand that, most of the people say, "Oh, you need to give value for the people, and give more value." Mm-hmm. And I just learned that if you don't have enough value, you can share with others value. That's great challenge for me. If I like to make these things, I need to always prove myself that I learn more, that I study more, that I have more education, that I can see more videos or more articles or books, because I need more value to give more value for the people. It's not give value. That's something that it's fine, but if you don't nurture, you don't eat good value, you can give good value. And that's something that maintain my life excited, because I need to learn more. I have more books here. Next week I will launch my sixth book. It's my sixth baby. I'm launching the new book. I will be please buy the book and we will be a bestseller. But the thing is that it's because I learn new things and I put it there and I create new value. And okay. So that's a great race in your life.
Yeah.
If you like to give better value to the people, mm-hmm. You need to.
What I'm hearing is you've got to, if you want to give value to others, you've got to also be getting value from others for yourself. Keep bettering yourself. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep improving. Because if I keep improving, I can then help you and give more value to you. And if you keep improving, you can then go and give more value to others. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, exactly. It's that this interview, I don't know if I give you value or not. It's not me. It's not Jason. It's what is the thing that you are learning? What is the thing that you was taking of this video, of this interview? And that is amazing, the job that you are doing, Jason, because you are putting valuable things for your community, for your tribe, and they can learn. And if they learn, wow, you are in the right path.
Well, if they're anything like me, what I'm learning was your word simplicity, simplify. That's a lesson I struggle with, or as you put it, life will keep teaching me over and over and over again, because I have to keep learning that lesson, simplify, and to really focus on that one thing, like focus on that one outcome and one goal. Because if I can do that, like the processional effect, like you mentioned, Buckminster Fuller, if I can focus on, my lesson is simplify to that one thing, because if I can achieve that one thing, the ripple effect or the processional effect of that can have massive impacts and draw lots of people towards us, but also more importantly, reach lots of people and make a bigger impact in the world. That's my personal takeaway from this.
I'm sure with you. I'm 100% agree.
Awesome.
Yeah. And when you understand that thing, when you understand your mission, when you understand that, in my case, is how can I serve one people, and after that more and more and more and more and more, it's part of my life. That's the reason that I was thinking, okay, what is the new thing that I need to learn today? Either it's very funny, but in the small things that you are doing, in the small things and the things that you are doing all days, it's value. Mm-hmm. For example, when you are just washing your hands, so what I'm learning in this moment, okay, that I have sensitivity on my skin, that the soap helped me to make all these things easy, and it's like, wow. And when I was thinking this, that it's like, how many people work in some place mm-hmm. that give me the chance to wash my hands. You know, the guy to put the water, the guy to build the home, the guy to create the soap, the guy to use the truck to move that, the guy to expect. It's like, if I was just washing my hands this morning and say, oh my God, I need to learn something. And maybe the lesson is, well, logistics is important, community is important, team is important. It's like in any situation in your life is a lesson. The problem is you will be blind many times in your life, and you don't like to learn. Say, I don't have time. I'm tired. I don't have time and I'm tired. It's excuses. That King Kiyosaki tell me that many years ago, and I said, all right. I'm tired and I don't have time. In my world now is excuse. Yeah. I don't like to live in excuse world. I like to be in the world that I do or try to do the most that I can. It's not 100%, but this is impossible. But if I do 75%, that will be great, because I do all these things in the right path, with focusing one thing, with my energy, with my beliefs, yeah. and try to do something that help me to be better. Because it's not about you, it's about me. It's about me. How can I change me to help you and serve you, that you discover that you need to change? Because I can't change you. It's impossible.
There's so many powerful lessons in there. We could talk all day on these topics. So I just want to say thank you, because that is incredible. I've never met someone who could pull such powerful lessons out of washing your hands with soap, and relate that back to life and community and communication and logistics, or just really you're obviously very self-aware individual of everything going on. And I'd imagine your brain never stops. But I especially love that statement, right? It's you probably just go. But your statement of I don't have time or I'm tired as just an excuse, that one hit close to home for me. So thank you for that. But I do want to say thank you. I really do appreciate you joining us here today. Alfredo, if someone wanted to follow you to find out more or to learn more about what it is you're doing and what your mission is, where would they go to find out more about you?
Well, they can find my website. It's in Spanish. That is the problem, but it's alfredoculebro.com, or you can find me in Facebook like Alfredo Culebro official, and we have there a lot of things. And if somebody like to contact me, please go with Jason, and Jason can send me a text or whatever we needed. And I feel more than blessing to serve more people and help you and push you and encourage you. Follow Jason. Follow the thing that he's doing, because I know the reason that I'm here in this interview is because I believe that you have the same mission that I have. That is, how can we serve more people and create better people for this world? I don't know if that is your mission exactly, but I know that you are following that path, and that is the reason that I'm here, and I'm here to support you and support all the people that are around you that I can help with my time, with some of my experience, and maybe sometimes listen. And I'm open for that. Thank you, Jason. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I very, very much appreciate it, Alfredo. As always, it's an absolute pleasure. Every time I get to spend with you, it's a wealth of information. So much gratitude, very much gratitude. And so thank you for that. And we'll see you soon.